Hello everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we have a brand new game that just released its beta version just a few days ago. Dirt Trackin' Free. I'm recording this the day that the beta is being released. We're not going to do the career mode. I'm going to wait till the official game is out and the beta is done. We have the official game. For now, we're just going to do the single player version and do like an actual race. See what's going on. I've already customized each of the cars. But we're just going to we're going to start with the street stock, move our way up to the super late model. And we're all going to be doing this at the one track. And we're going to be doing this. We want to do it at Archer's Field Speedway. This is where we're going to be doing it. We'll do some other tracks at a later date, but this is going to be our first track that we do and the only video that we do. I have raced a few of the tracks, not all of them yet. So, let's see what happens. And I'm going to put it on easy. I'm going to put it on medium mode. I've tried easy. It's not too terribly hard with anything, so I'm gonna bump it up to medium. We're gonna see what happens, and then we're going to go with the main. We will see what happens. Alright, here we go. We got the street stock, medium difficulty, 19 opponents. We have 30 laps. Probably should have bumped that down a little bit, but we're gonna do all of them, and I'm gonna probably be editing a lot, so we'll see. We'll see how much is actually... Also, I put the rookie stripe on this one. This is the only one that you can put the actual rookie stripe on, which we are starting in the back. And we're going to try and make our way to the lead. So far. So, I don't know if I'm just not seeing Bloom at all, or if they didn't put him in. I'm not entirely sure. But if you guys... Come on. I want to get past Slitherman over here. Get past Ryan Slither before the competition caution, which will be happening. Come on, come on, come on. So close. Maybe we can get Shield over here. We got Shield and Slither in one dive bomb attempt. We gained 2 positions. And hold on. My thing moved. Oh, nope, didn't want that. Resume. There's your caution and your competition caution. We're just gonna say that that's the competition caution. I was gonna do it like coming to that flag anyway, so we're just gonna say that's the competition caution. And here we go. We gotta reset. We got Gilmore Girl. We got Tyler Gilmore. And we dive bomb it. It didn't work so. But we do gain a little bit, so I can't be too complaining. I'm trying to catch him. Laughing. Come on, dive bomb it. Damn it. I was so close. And we're going to be coming up on lap traffic soon. And we are now past laps and... Okay, caution. Okay, we got another reset. That's good for me. Not good for everyone else, but good for me. Because I don't think I would have caught up here in first Pruitt without that caution. Because he was just running away with it. And now we got Latin over here in his own little zip code. Oh, we're gonna try our best to try and get him. I don't want to put out another caution. That's the one thing I don't want to do. But we also got the 21 on the defense, so don't spin it. Make it to the finish line. And we do it. We take second in our first race. I'm calling it there. Because that was about as good as we could get it. We still have 4 other classes to do. We have B mod, A mod, create late model, and super late model. We're going to go to the B mod. Once again. Oh, hold on. I forgot to show you all the people in Street Stock. We have Bow Miner over here with the number 1. This is probably my favorite one that I didn't make. And we got Robert Cottom, another cool car. And we got Kenny Montgomery in his number 4. We got Isaac Gibson over here in the 10. Then you have Ben Keefe in the 14. Cool car. You have Katie Robinson in the 15. And then you have another 15 with Health Miner. And then you also have Miner as one of the sponsors. And you have Flying Squirrel. Probably one of the most confusing nicknames. And you have Emily Cruz. This one is a cool paint scheme. It's just the number. Only problem I have with it. And you have the 21, which we were battling at the end at that last one. Again, with the number being towards the back. I'd rather have it NASCAR style. And you have another 21 in Blaine Murphy. And then you have the 23 of Corbin Dalton. This one is another good paint scheme, one of my favorites. And then we have Riker Shielder over here in the 33. Then you have the 42 of Ryan Slitherman. I like the name car, not so much. And then we have the 51 of Tyler Gilmore. Cool. Then you have Kimberly Abbott in the 71. And then you have the 74 of Tyler Hamrick. I just call him Hammy. And then you have Dylan Vandentop in the 81, which, that is not the end. You have the 83 of Caleb McLaughlin. This is a very bland paint scheme. Then you have Mike Lawrence in the 99. This is one of my favorites because the number is actually in the right space. And then you have the 105 of Sheldon Orbu. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, but that's my best guess. And then finally you have the 289 of Barry Sauter. I'm calling him Josh Barry because why not? There you go. In the B mod, we have me, which paint scheme could be better, but oh well. Our potential people we are racing against is Taylor Kuhl in the 2. I'm going to call you Cool. And then you got Jonathan Hall. I'm going to call you Johnny in the 3. And I got Cole Wenger in the 04. I do like how they put the name inside the number. That's cool. And I have the 4 of TJ Jackson. I'm going to call you TG. And I have the 5 of Matt Ruff. I'm going to call you Ruff. This gives me Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine vibes. I don't know why, but it does. And then I have the number 8 of Logan Dismore. Cool. That's... Oh, hey, they have the Junior in there, too. I wonder if that's based off, like, the Dale Jr. 8. That's why they have it in there. They'd have the 11 of Talvin Hayes. I'm just gonna call you Hayes. And they have the 12 of Chris Perigo. I'm gonna call you Pedigree. And they got Outback Steakhouse as well. Because why not? And the 17 of Flying Squirrel is back. And you got the 21 of Jake Montgomery. Another cool paint scheme. And they have the 21 of Cam Ramirez. And they have Kicker Performance Audio. This is one of the paint schemes I don't like because the 21 is not where you would usually find the number. Because usually, for most of them, you'll find them on the door. This is the only one that's different. I get why, but not for me. And then you have the 24 of Kobe Whitworth. I'm going to call you Worthless. I don't know why that came to mind, but okay. And I have Cole Anklins. Why? You have one stripe, my guy. Why not just put it down the middle? But a very bland paint scheme, which sometimes it's good. This one, though, not so much. Then you have the 55 of Ryan Harvey. This one just needs less on it. Less sponsors, I think, would make it better. And then you have the 61 of Sturgis Streeter. I'm just gonna call you Street. But this one has a good amount on it. Not too much, not too little, just the perfect amount. Then there's 65 of Chris Jackson. I'm gonna call you Jackie. Because you remind me of Jackie from I think it's the Connors. But, there you go. There's a 65. And you have the 81 of Austin Charles. It's just plain yellow with some sponsors. Wow, cool. Then you have the 98 of Logan Hickerson. I'm going to call you Hiccup. Because your last name reminds me of Hiccup. Cool. Then you have another 98 of Neil Thompson. This one actually looks cool. Then amazing. Okay, then you have the 324 of Brady Reed. I don't know what your nickname's going to be yet, but we'll find that out. And you have the 555, thankfully not 666, of Jobby Mueller Shields. I'm just going to call you Shield. Maybe Jobby Shield. Then you have the 911 Billy Vest. I'm just going to call you Billy. Alright. Oh, hold on. I need to go back to my skin. And then you have me in the 65. Why did I choose this paint scheme? I don't know. But if you guys have any suggestions, please do give me some. Because I am going to be changing this. I don't know. Especially if we're going to go through all the names. Here we go, start race, and we are starting in last. Alright, let's see what this does. Because this one, I haven't raced yet. I haven't raced this one yet. I do like how they have the left rear. I'm saying it, and then we got Wagon over here in the 04. Oh, okay, going up there makes you slow. So we lose out on a 10th for now. Nearly 10 seconds down on the leader, so we need to go. That's not going. That is slowing down. Don't make me the caution. we're still trying to catch Ramirez over here. Okay. There's your first caution of the night. Well, technically second. No. Did we have two in the... Also, you have a safety truck, too. Didn't have that in dirt tracking, too. Which we still need to finish our career for. Okay, we got the... Oh, no. Okay, yep, we're just gonna go past Whitworth over here. We got Jackie! Come here, Jackie. Goro. Which we cannot do yet. Okay, yep. Caution! Thank you, Flying Squirrel, for that spin. And caution. Oh, let's see where we can get through the rest of this. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that one was on me. I can't blame that on anyone. I absolutely sent it. It's not that hard to make a game where you can actually drive. But you gotta give me some room here, man. Don't be right on my shoulder panel. Okay, we got it this time. We're absolutely sending it. And a caution. But we are in second. Okay. Oh, we have damage too. I just noticed that. We have damage. That's cool. Okay, we have the 34 over here. Get out of here, Eklund. We are now in the lead. Apparently the medium out is easier than the street stock, and we get the win. We got the win, baby. Okay, then here are all the people that we race against, who we beat. Next up, we have the A mod, I'm pretty sure. Yep, A mod. We have us. We got Tim Hancock Sr. Why do you have to give me a name like that, man? I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm just gonna call you Timmy. And we got Kobe Fett. Oh, I forgot it. You got Timmy in the 0. In the double 0, you have Kobe Fett. I'm gonna call you Fett. Because why not? And you got Colton Shaw in the 01. That is actually a cool paint scheme. I'm going to call you Hobbs and Shaw. And you got Zachary Madrid. I'm going to call you Madrid because of the soccer team. And yes, it is soccer. And then you have this... Ooh, that little star is cool. I hate that I can't zoom in on these paint schemes. But you got Ryan Flower. I'm going to call you... We'll call you Flower. And I got Greg Dismore. I'm going to call you Disney. And you got the 10 of Maddox Smith. That is a interesting way to have your name and the number on your car at once. I feel like the only thing that would make this better is a little bit of different color. Because you don't have much on here, Smith. And you have the 12 of Kyle Whitworth. And you have absolutely nothing on your car. Wow. If I were you, I would be putting sponsor needle all over this thing. I'm going to call you Whitlock. And I got Ty Rhodes in the 12. I'm going to call you Road. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. The 13 of Jerry Flippo. I'm going to call you Flip. Got the 13. That is... It's one of the mild paint schemes. Also, you were sponsored by El Doro. I'm not going to pay attention in that speed shop. I'm just going to call you El Doro, the Speedway. And at the 17 of Flying Squirrel again. You're just in every series, aren't you? Same paint scheme, different car. And then you have the 17 of Jared Clay. I'm going to call you Clay because of your last name. It's spelled exactly like Clay, but instead of a C, it's a K. And then you have Jeremy Fortin. I'm going to call you Fortins. Cool paint scheme. Not for me, though. 21 of Cole Karzensky. I'm going to call you Cars. And then you have the... Ooh, that's an interesting way to do the 22 of Tim Hancock Jr. We're going to call you Timmy Jr. I'm not going to do the name I want to do. And then you have the 22 of Austin Becker. I'm going to call you Austin, Texas. No, we already have... we're switching Austin Dillon. I'm going to call you Austin Cowboy. There you go. Austin Cowboy. And then you have Mike Sterners in the 24... This is actually a cool paint scheme. That's actually cool. You got Mike Sterners. We'll call you Mike Stone. Call you Stone. And you got Ryan Garrick in the 26. Cool. I'm going to call you... I don't know what I'm going to call you, but we'll call you something. And you got Mike Chastain Jr. Oh, you have no color on your car in the 40. I'm going to call you No Color. No color. Actually, we'll call you Chastain. And I got George Dixon. I'm going to call you Jorge. No. Yeah, that doesn't... we'll find out. And then you got Trebbit Jacoby. That's a fucking nickname in itself. Trebbit Jacoby. We're calling you Jacoby. That's a nickname in itself. And I got Braxton Leonard in the 85. Also, I forgot to mention, Trev Jacoby is in the 82. We got Braxton Leonard in the 85. I'm going to call you Lanyard. The 99 of Chris Arnold. We're calling you Arnold. It's pretty easy to see why. And then the paint scheme of the 99. And then you have the 96 of Mike McKinney. We're calling you We're going to call you Kinney. I was going to say cool paint scheme, and then I saw this. That's not that cool. And you got the 101 of Bryson Curry. We're calling you Curry. That's a nickname in itself, my guy. And then you have the 463 of Daniel Sanchez. I don't know what we're going to call you, but we'll figure it out. The 777 of Trevor Neville. We're going to call you Nashville because your last name is basically Nashville. And then that is it for these guys. We're going back to us in the 65. Still working out on paint schemes on these. Every single car you see. Yeah, I am. I'm proud of it. I'm still working everything out. The same each time. Last time in the B mod we won. Where will we shake out this time? We're starting out in the last. I don't see much difference between the A mods and the B mods, but I'm guessing more horsepower. Jesus Christ. First caution of the night. Okay. We're starting right next to 777, which I cannot figure out anything for. Yeah, this one definitely feels faster than the B-Mod. Oh, cool. We are 12 seconds down on the leader, and we have caution number 2. I'm ahead of someone! Not for long, though. I'm not going to get into the top 15, am I? We'll see. We took a second, a first. We got arm up here. Oh, we are just sending it. We're in the top 15. Let's see if we can stay. Causes damage, apparently. We found out last time. Caution again. This is going out to be an amazing but terrible video at the same time. Just lining up next to the 16. Give me some room, man. Oh god, the 24 is... Caution again, because the 24 could not back down. We also could have lifted off the gas, but mate, good luck. I like how they have the safety truck now. Where you don't guess where you are. Actually, my guy. Another caution. We're now down a row. My guy, why'd you have to spin me out? Okay, let's go. Don't you spin me out. You got Timmy. Am I passing out the boundaries? Yes. Do I care? No, because this is not an accident. Another caution. Okay, we have very few laps left, so let's just try to stay in the top 10. Cool? Cool. I do like the way they did that 24. Okay. Pass Shaw. Hello, Timmy. You son of a... Whoever hit me, fuck you. You spun me. I'm starting to get the layout of the track now in this car. Even though we've had like twice the amount of cautions as we did last time. Top 5! Never mind. Another caution. I just keep sending it and then making it a yellow flag. Oh my god. Let's go. Top 5. This was originally 15 laps. We're up to 17. Also, that is a glitch. Caution. You gotta end on the green, man. And you spinning me out ain't helping. Let's see what happens this time around. Okay, we're coming to the final lap for the final time, hopefully. And we're getting out of here. Okay. Cole, we got Zarnowski over here in first in the 21. I'm going to assume that's Wood Brothers Racing because why not? And then we got Timmy. We got Timmy in 11th. We got Whitlock in 17th. And then there's everyone else. Now we have 2 to go. And we got the Create Late model. We have us in our number 65 machine once again. Because why the hell not? And then in the O's, I was thinking that was a 6, but no, it's a 0. We got Adam Turner. I'm going to call you Turner. Actually, Turney. And then Zach Shannon in the 1. Pretty cool paint scheme. And then we got the 2 of Jason Russell. We're calling you Mr. Fredrickson. from Up. Cool. And then you got P3 from Steve Peden. God damn it, why do you gotta give me that kind of name, man? Steve, what kind of last name is that? We're not gonna make a nickname for you yet. We got Caleb Jasperson. We're gonna call you Jasper. If anyone has watched Enter Danger, you know why. And we got Jacob Kernute. That's my best guess at that name. Again, cool. I'm gonna call you Kearney. I don't know why. We got the A7 of Kelby Abels. We're gonna call you Abel. And then we got the 10 of Nicholas Bird. We're calling you Bird for an obvious reason. And we got Kyle Shannon in the 11. Cool. We're calling you Shannon. And then we got Brandon Wiggle in the 11. We're calling you Wiggle. And I got the 1/2 of Damien Bisdwell. I don't know why they have to do a half, but whatever. Cool. And I have the 15 of Braden Skinner. We're gonna call you Skin. And then you have Flying Squirrel. Same paint scheme in a different car. Everyone's seeing it. And you got Jeremiah Johnson. We're gonna call you JJ. And you got the 22 of Matt Henderson. We're gonna call you Hinder. Actually, Hinge. I'm gonna call you Hinged. And then we have Corey Beckstrom. I'm gonna call you Storm. And then we got Ricky Knight Jr. in the 43 for Richard Petty Racing. Is that true? Probably not, but I'm gonna call you Knight. And we got Chase Holland. We're gonna call you Chase Elliott. Obvious reason if you watch NASCAR. Apparently he's a champion as well of commercial HVAC. And then we have the 51 of Amber Crouch. We're gonna call you Couch. I'm gonna call you Couch, Amber. And then we got Garrett Stewart. We're calling you Tony Stewart for an obvious reason in the 67. And then we got Brent Cartwright in the 77. I'm gonna call you Cart. I don't know why. Okay, then you got the 92 of Brian Coe Jr. Probably gonna call you Bry. Don't know why. That is just the first thing that comes to mind. Cool. Let's go here. Alright, let's get to racing. Okay, this is one of the cars. The A mod, this, and this car are the two I have not raced at all. We're stuck in the... Alright, yeah, cool. Caution. Nice. Give us a little reset. Backstretch into turn 3. Okay, let's get moving, Storm. Don't you spin me out back there. We sent it into... We got Henderson up here. Let's see if we can catch him. I'm going to assume we can. At least we can stay consistent, man. Some of these guys are better. Inconsistent as hell. And we finish in 5th. Top 5s all around so far, as we have one race left to go in the Dirt Track and Free. opening saga. We got the super late model peoples. We got us in our odd 65. I don't know why I put an X on the front. There's no reason to that. But we got Ross White. We're going to call you Ross Chastain for obvious reasons. In the 0. And then we got Devin Gilpin in the 1. We're going to call you Pinster. Why did I'm not going to ask myself. We got Josh Skorzewski is my best guess at that in the 2. I'm just going to call you Josh. And we got Tanner Kellick in the number 3. I'm going to call you Tan Man. And then we got Danny Snyder in the 4. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good paint scheme. I like that. And then you got the 5 Brandon Shepard. We're going to call you Shepard, man. In the number 5. Cool paint scheme. This is one I would actually like to have. And then we got the 7 of Jesse Glens in the... Not my cup of tea here. Not even close. And then we got the 14 of Trey Mills. We're going to call you Windmill. Why? Because the Mills. And then the 15 of Peyton Looney. We're going to call you Looney Tunes. And then we have another 15 of Braxton Berry. Another Josh Berry reference for me. Because why not? And then I got Flying Squirrel. Same person, same paint scheme, different car. And then you got Dylan Sissy. We're going to call you CC. And then you got the 20 of Ricky Fortin Jr. You just remind me of Ricky Stenhouse Jr., so we're going to call you Recky Fortin Jr. Recky Fortin, there you go. Tristan Chamberlain. We're going to call you Chamber of Conference. Why'd I come up with that? I don't know, but we got the 22 of Chris Ferguson up next. Don't have a good nickname for you yet. The 23 of Corey Hedgecock. My guy. Who comes up with these last names? We're going to call you Hedgie. And then we got Bobby Pierce. Like, piercing what exactly? Because by some of these names, that could mean a whole lot of different things. And then we got the 34 of Kyle Weiser. We're going to call you Wise Man. Because you're wiser than everyone else. And I got the 40 of Kyle Bronson. We're going to call you Bronsoon. Brontosaurus. And then I got the 41 of Paris Simmons. We're going to call you Paris. Where is Paris again? I'm pretty sure France. So Paris, France. And I got the 48 of Colton Filliner. We're just going to call you Filter. Colton Filter. And I got Bradley Lair. Lair? We're just going to call you Lair. Cool. And I got the 71 of Zach Holers. We're going to call you Holio. Charlie Ray Howell in the 75. I'm just going to assume that's a guy in a wheelchair because that's what it looks like. But that's actually a pretty cool way to do the 75. I don't have a good nickname for you, but in the 76, we have Brandon Overton, sorry. We're going to call you Overton. And then we got Josh Leonardo in the 85. We're going to call you Leonardo DiCaprio. Probably not going to add the DiCaprio every time, but definitely Leonardo. And then we have the 97 of Cade Dillard. We're going to call you Dill Pickle. And then you also got the 97 of Michael Chilton. We're going to call you Chill Pill. Because you're the chill pill of the peoples. And then you got the 99 of Devin Moraine. We're going to call you Devin Moat. Don't know why, just what came to mind. And then we have James Dennis. We're going to call you Tennis. That's the first thing that came to mind, so we're going to stick with it. Just James Tennis. And then we got Puritan Merritt. We're going to call you... I don't know what we're going to call you yet. But we'll find out. No, I don't want that car. Oh, we have someone else. We got the 555 of Brock Pinkerose. We're just going to call you Pink, man. We're just going to call you Pink. Okay. On to the actual racing itself. We're going to pick out key laps. Let's see how far up we can get. We got the super late model. Let's see what we can do. Caution, number 1 of the night. We got the 7. Nice job. Nice job, Glenn. Sending it. We have dentists up here. Okay, yeah, that was 100% cheating, but oh well, this ain't an out of here. You bitch. Because of this one guy, I was slow as hell. That's what I get for cheating. On accident. We got Simon Says up here. And if you could get out of the way, I would great. Don't you screw me again. Okay, that one was on me. I was getting a little bit too aggressive there. Okay, we got the 22. We got some ground to make up in... Man, don't you be spinning me again. Never mind. 2 people spun me out and I lost even more ground on the top 5. Come on. I want a nice rack of top 5, man. Give me that nice rack of top 5. Jesus Christ, we got people flying. Just like earlier. Okay, we're in the top 5. I'm happy now. 5th will be our work. I'm not going to be able to get them. But I will gladly take a 3rd. That is higher than I thought we were ever going to get. And here are all the people that you may or may not like. And Pierce, where did he finish? He finished in 9th. Ha! I finished in 3rd, man. Okay, on a serious note, cool game, a lot better than Dirt Trackin 2. I absolutely love it. It is such a good game by the Dirt Trackin people. And if anyone on the Dirt Trackin team is watching this, fucking amazing job. This is so much better than Dirt Trackin 2. I absolutely love it just in its beta version. One of the coolest games I've ever played. Bar ain't too high for that, but still one of the best games I've played. The only one that might be better is Grid Autosport. But I do want to see more dirt tracking. I do want to see more dirt track games in the future. Like, for example, they have a Sprint Cars racing game. I haven't made any videos on that because I'm not there yet. But I do want to see like a version of that like in this. So if people at Dirt Trackin are watching this, make it happen, please. Okay. Anyways, that'll be it for me today. I've been recording for the past hour, and I will see you all next time.